This is the Eli Speaks Sportscast, giving you the latest updates on news regarding the sports world and culture, and getting straight to the point. It's raw, honest, and no BS.
Just a few days ago, the New York Jets just announced they're moving on from Aaron Rodgers after 2 seasons, by which Rodgers never got to see the field much in his first season as a Jet, as he was sidelined with an Achilles injury after the Week 1 game against the Buffalo Bills. Rodgers' tenure with the New York Jets wasn't as great, as he was dealt with the bad hand with the coaching staff, the players, and the terrible owner they have in Woody Johnson. Even the Devontae Adams trade to the New York Jets did not help out Rodgers one bit, as both of these guys didn't see eye to eye in New York, unlike the chemistry that they had in Green Bay. The biggest question that everyone is asking, with the release of Aaron Rodgers from the New York Jets, is it over for Aaron Rodgers in his NFL career? If this is it for Aaron Rodgers in his NFL career on the field, it is no doubt that he will go down as one of the best quarterbacks in NFL history in this day and age, and will be eligible for the Pro Football Hall of Fame one day. For nearly 20 years in the NFL, Rodgers was the true definition of consistency numbers-wise. What more can you ask out of a quarterback like Aaron Rodgers? He has 8,245 pass attempts, 5,369 completions. He has a 65.1 completion percentage. He's thrown for over 62,952 passing yards, which is 7th in all time. He has 503 touchdowns to just 116 interceptions. He has a passer rating of 102.6, and on the ground, when he needs to use his legs, he rushed for 3,573 yards with 35 touchdowns to go with that stat. Rodgers was known for keeping his teams in games by extending plays with his critical thinking. He's also won a Super Bowl. He's a 4-time NFL MVP. He's a 4-time All-Pro. He's a 10-time Pro Bowler. He's a 4-time NFL passing rating leader in 2011, 2012, 2020, and 2021 respectively. He's a 2-time NFL passing touchdowns leader in 2016 and 2020. And he also has the lowest interception ratio in all of quarterbacks' history in the NFL. So he's basically done it all. I don't really think there's much for him to actually accomplish because he's already pretty much done every single thing that he wanted to do. Other than his on-the-field play in the NFL, he has a personality that's between two worlds, being the cool guy and being the douche. Rodgers has a character that's literally weird nature and confusing. During his last few years for the Packers, and during his tenure with the New York Jets, Rodgers was known for fusing drama within players as well as his head coaches, as Rodgers has a track record on not getting along with a lot of his players or his head coaches that he had. Oftentimes, he would criticize his head coaches for subpar game planning in every single game that he has played in. Every single time when Rodgers got a victory, he doesn't even bother to make amends with his players or his head coaches by refusing to shake hands or be with his teammates at that. I guess that's the kind of person he really is, unfortunately. Aaron Rodgers is currently 41 years old and could play longer just like Tom Brady. But we would never know that decision he would be making as far as his future in the NFL. We can't say that he doesn't have it anymore, because during his last few years in the NFL, he was dealt with the inconsistencies with head coaches, as well as the offensive systems that were in place for him. Whether you like him or not, if this is it for Aaron Rodgers in his NFL career, he would go down as one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL ever. Some of the media are predicting that he will likely retire from the NFL, if anything else. And that's exactly what I'm predicting too. Aaron Rodgers was a bad man, like what Stephen A. Smith normally puts it. When he plays, he is a relatively smart person and very tough to play against. If this is it for Aaron Rodgers, he will go down as one of the greatest quarterbacks to ever play in the NFL, whether you love him or hate him. Thank you for tuning in to this edition of the Eli Speaks Sportscast. Please make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. Do you think Aaron Rodgers is going to retire? If not, What other NFL team do you think that would take Aaron Rodgers in? Let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you on the next one.